Hello lovelies, it is Sonny back with Banished. In our last episode I realised that we were not making any lumber, which is why our joiner and potter weren't being built. Oh, nomads. How are we doing with our food? 86. Let's just go over and edit the well. Oh, 46, that's a lot. Right, let's just take them. Let's just be bold and have a little think while they walk around. First of all, our tidal pool is ready over here. So let's get a couple of people in there. Because that will be a little bit more food. Let's go over to our potters and our joiner. Our joiner needs one person, the potter can take two. The pottery, oh, that needs furnace fuel and clay. Well, we are producing furnace fuel, so we'll just, I think, have one person in there for the moment, just to see how it goes. The joiner is making furniture. Maybe we'll add two people in there just to see how. Oh, just noticed our oh no, that's the fuel. Our stored logs is okay, so yeah, we'll maybe keep the joiner up there so we can get back to it easily. The curing barn, we need rope, and we have our ropery here, so we can have one person, and they are using. We are actually growing hemp, so we could use hemp for the rope and see how they get on with that. And then again, our homeware supplier, we need furniture and pottery, so we're making both of those now. So we could just set that to work, add a person in there. They won't be able to work for a little bit, set it to furniture and pottery, but once that all gets started going, they'll be able to work. Building supplies needs bricks, glass and iron, or bricks and lumber. Now I think we are producing glass and not glassware at one of these places. We are producing glassware. Let's do glass for the moment instead, because that is all glass, not glassware. So we've been making glassware, so we should have a supply of that. But glass and iron. It does say we had the announcement saying the reserve of iron is low, but we are producing iron. They're short of watermelon, that's alright, they can just keep going. We have got our iron thing over here, so we are growing iron. I'm also going to increase the iron limit to 2,000. Let's make it 250, just 2,500, the same as the coal. So we also made this big storage area for all of these new items that are coming through. So hopefully the iron will be fine, because this is the self-growing kind of situation. Now we do have a lot of people without houses, and I was looking before, and we've got this whole patch here that I thought we could extend our crop fields, but maybe we could add in another little town around here as well. So what I thought I would do is very quickly put a road down, maybe like this, so we've got a bit of a guideline, and then pick some houses that we want to use. Is there any that we haven't? I mean, I do love these little Nordic houses. Maybe we could use these, because these are quite fun. Let me pause for a second so I'm not jumping around everywhere. See, these houses all need building supplies. We've got the little houses. Town abode. And they're quite nice looking, kind of rural looking. Stone house. Salt box houses. I do like these ones as well. I'm not sure if I've used these before, but let's use the salt box houses. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is super exciting content, I know, watching me just count and place houses. I think this is 10. There we go, and then we're kind of getting into the mountain there where we can't place anything. So we'll up the speed and we'll make it a priority to get those houses built so that people have places to live. Now, where was my losing track of where I am? Here we are, here's the trader. Do they have seeds? So I still have my list with me of things that we need. Oh, he's got quite a lot of things, so let me just go through quickly. Peppers and squash, we're alright for all of those. Agave, fig, rock melon, strawberry, got those last time. Flax, and we don't need any of like the orchard seeds. Sweet potatoes are alright. Field mushrooms, leeks. Oh, we need leeks. So there's one we can get. And we need sorghum. I think, according to my list, that we have everything else. So we've got those two things and all our trade animals as well here that I'd forgotten about. Oh, I'm already overpaying. Need another 2,000. Let's put in the candles. We'll put in the gemstone. Put in 3 of the statues, and then we'll do the rest with feathers. So I think we're getting so many feathers because we do have sort of chickens and ducks, and we've got, oh, what did I just do? Oh, did I add that in? There we go. So what am I buying? Sorghum and leek. Trade and dismiss. Let me knock those off my list. Leek and sorghum. So yeah, we're getting so many feathers because we have chickens, we have ducks, all of those kind of things. So they're an easy way to get rid of, just like when it's, because it just obviously takes one for one. So that's nice and easy. So leeks. Had a person in, and oh, that was, I don't know what I did there. I clicked it too quick and clicked away. And sorghum. So all of our seeds are planted, all of the orchards are planted, and so we have 2 spare fields. We now have 12 seeds that we need to buy, and we have 2 fields, so I need to build another 10 fields. So I thought over here, we obviously have this flat land. Oh, we've got dysentery has occurred. That's fine. All our hospitals are built, but I think we could do with another. What's here? What, the winery? Oh yeah, the brewery and everything. I think we could do with sort of another patch over here that's like a little centre. So a school, a church, a hospital. So what I'm going to do is remove all of these resources, I think, up to the kind of the shoreline. So they would have like chopped all these trees down to build the houses, and opened everything up so they can see exactly what is going on, and it means that I can see what's going on as well. So we're speeding up. Okay. So yeah, where are you going? You better be going to the hospital somewhere and not spreading infection everywhere. So there's only one person left who's not well, and now they've infected another person. Okie doke. So another tradesperson. Again, we don't want anything off them. We're not sort of purchasing anything. We are doing quite well, I think. Making all the things that we need. So they are harvesting this already, and that is tomatoes in there. We're having a bit of a rough time because that happened last time. It was over, I can't remember where it was, but I know it was the grapes in the middle that we harvested. What's this one? Oh, the curing barn's ready for the tobacco. So we'll add a person in there. Luxuries limit. Well, we've only got 18, 17 currently, so 500 seems to be alright for the time being. We can keep an eye on that. What were you telling me? The materials, we are up to the limit, so I'll just make that 3,000. The water shrine has got 60 members, so we could maybe do with another church roundabout somewhere. Let's just have a little look at the churches while we're here. Town services, worship and remembrance. So we've got little chapels, a little village chapel, a central church which is quite a decent size. We have got a big church, parish church, little colonial chapel's quite nice. Something small, Druidic order, cemetery, and then here we're getting into sort of the cathedrals and things which are huge. Cemetery, an abbey. Actually, the abbey's really small. Is this an abbey house? Houses monks who gather berries and herbs and brew ale. And a monastery. Oh, they create books. That's quite interesting. It's quite a nice, nice clean looking build. I do like the abbey as well. That's quite nice. I feel like we could have a little abbey somewhere because that's relatively small. I mean, maybe the monastery could go over here somewhere because we've got this land, this kind of little patch of land that we're not doing anything. And I don't know, I guess oh no, it's the abbey. The abbey houses monks. Oh, so they've got the both, and the monastery creates books. Okay. I just like the idea of kind of the abbey, let me call it the right name. The abbey being kind of over here where it's like a little bit quieter. I do wish you could put stuff on the diagonal. But you know what I mean? That it's kind of quiet, it's kind of by the shore, but they are a little bit on their own. They're kind of self-sufficient, sort of out in the woods. Yeah. Right, another delivery. They are selling no seeds, so we can get rid of those, that's fine. Our curing barn is ready. This looks quite fun. So yeah, tobacco leaf. Did I not already add a person in here? Did I create 2 curing barns? Because I am sure I just made I'm sure I just put somebody in a curing barn. Have I just made 2 without realising? Who knows? I'll just have to go back and watch this, what I'm filming, to see what I've been doing. Because I am definitely losing track. Have these made anything? Oh yes, we've got 2 homewares. The building supplier, we've got a building supply. Curing barn! I did do 2. Well, as we are doing hemp, let's do some of this. as well. They're discovering what they can make. So let's just do everything. And then the ropery. Where was the ropery? I'm sure it's around here somewhere. What I really need is like a little map to keep me up to date where I put everything, because I do just totally lose track. We have so many things around here. Well, I could have sworn I put it along here, but maybe not. Oh yeah, the ropery. Let's change that to flax so that we're not using the hemp. The joiner, the materials are now at 3,000, so we'll raise that to 4,000. I can get rid of the curing barn now I know what I've done. Down here, what are you telling me? Materials 4,000 is alright, dry goods is 30,000, which is okay. I think that's just left over from before. So we do need a pathway for the abbey, which if the building is here, we'll do a little pathway out the front, up to the top, and can we connect to the bridge there? Okay. And more traders, we don't need any of that. And are you... oh, look at the horses, they're all in the water now. Dear me. Right, more seeds. So, let's have a look. Turnip, we have got kale, blueberry, potato. We are all right for ginger. We bought last episode or the one before. My list is in alphabetical order, so it is kind of easier to see what I'm looking for. But it's still, because now I've started crossing things off it, I am getting. I need to really write a new list that's just the things that we need. So we don't need any of those, so we can dismiss him. Now, one thing I thought we could build is a windmill for flour, but I think we might have made one already. I'm sure I was looking. No, we've got no flour. I was definitely looking. Maybe it was before the last episode when I was looking at things that we could make. I saw that there was a windmill that looked quite interesting. Is it in here? No, these are luxuries. Refined resources, resource production. Nope. Food production, and then food refining. Here we go. So yeah, there's the dairy and the oil press, which we have, but then there's the large windmill that makes flour, and then you can have a bakery. So the large windmill, you need 2 of the building supplies. Let's have a little look to see what it looks. To see what it looks like. So there's a large windmill, which is quite cool, and then the small windmill, which is teeny. There is just a regular windmill. Oh, that's quite nice. What's this one? Medieval windmill. Oh, I like this one. Makes flour from grain. So I thought we could build one of these. Now I would say, oh yes, this has all been cleared as well. I mean, maybe the windmill could go up here in this patch. Because we are making some grain, I think, over this side. Let me just quickly look at the food limit. So we've reached 100,000, which is incredible. So I'm going to make it 150,000. So those 40 odd nomads we took in, I think we've kind of included them in our community, and they are using our firewood. Let's turn this quickly back to firewood. The food's alright, the wood is looking alright, but the stored fuel is definitely going down. So we need to just keep an eye on that, but hopefully now our sawmill is back making firewood. They do it quite quickly. So we're on 3,300. So while I'm just looking over here, I'll bear that in mind. So cabbage, hops, broccoli. Just want to check to see if we are growing any kind of wheat. Oh, we've got rye, Brussels sprouts. We've got wheat, I think, over this side somewhere. Corn, watermelons, wheat. That was the grapes. So the grapes are still growing, that's all right. The wheat, they've all just been picked. So the grapes were the last episode were the ones that had the sort of infection. So we, but they've grown back, so that's all right. So beans. Oh, beans! Finally, that's what we need for our for making some food in one of the places. We also need spinach. Do we need anything else? Pumpkins, soybean, parsnip. Have we got that? Yes, I think we have. I think that's it. We've got everything else. So we are getting beans and spinach. Excellent. So we'll chuck some trade chickens in. A marble statue. A couple of candles, and then we'll do 230 of feathers, my favourite. So once again, bean and spinach. Trade, dismiss. Let me tick it off my list. Beans and spinach. Excellent. So down here in our other new patch, I'm going to place the spinach. Gosh, it's such a long list. Spinach. There we go. And then our beans, I wanted to plant them, oh, autosave, over here at our mission. Also, I think, oh yeah, mission small house, we do have a few people still living in there. Because in the kitchen, we can then make this beans, pepper and potato, or the chilli with the beef in, so we can make the chilli with either the beef or the just potato for a vegetarian option. In here we've got peppers, oats, parsnips, pumpkins, carrots, wheat, corn, watermelon. So what did the kitchen need? Goodness me, there's so many things. Beans, peppers, potatoes. So we've got the peppers. How far away? Oh, there's another one. Harvest that one for me, please. Because it helps if everything that you're growing for something is close by. So potatoes are there, so it's, I mean, it's not too bad, but it's a bit of a trek. Also, our fuel is slowly going up, so that's good. Our infested field we are harvesting. Oh, our abbey is also ready, which is great. So possibly if we extended our mission and had a little bit more crop over here growing, that could be something that we could do. Or we could just change these over So they need wheat. No, they need wheat currently, but once we go to this chili, we've got peppers growing, so we need somewhere to grow beans and potato. So in theory, when these fields are harvested, we could move the wheat field. Let me put that up there. And maybe the watermelon. See, they're using wheat here. Maybe they could use corn, honey and herbs, because we are growing corn. Are we growing corn? Goodness me, there's so many things. Oh yeah, we're growing corn down there. So we are growing corn nearby. So we could get rid of the wheat and change that into potatoes. And then we could maybe take the watermelon and plant them somewhere else. So just waiting until those two fields have been harvested. In our abbey, let's get... I think there should be at least a couple of people to keep each other company. And they could make ale, I think. A nice little job. I might just chop the trees down there so they've got a little bit of a view. And let's see what our traders have got. Nothing from you, thank you. How about in our other trader down here? Oh, trade pig. You can go, thank you. Don't need any animals. Gosh, and everything is what is it? It's the materials. Let's change that. Why don't we go to 7? Because obviously we are making a large amount of materials now. So our abbey's up and running. We'll keep our joiner there just to keep track. They're making a lot of furniture. Do they make anything else? Oh, fancy furniture with hardwood. We don't actually have any hardwood growing, so we could possibly extend our wood production to over this side. That might be interesting. We could have, because we've got a little gateway down here, we could put in a pathway. No, we don't want to remove the road, we want to add some in. We could add in a little bridge. Let's do where's my little creek plank bridge that I like so much? If we put a bridge over this side, and then, now I don't know where I've put it. There it is. So we put a bridge over this side and then we can join this up. With our road here. There we go. So we've got a way through. Could maybe, I mean, we have got the bridge here, so that's relatively close. So our creek plank is built. So we've got another connection round this way. And, oh, let me pause very quickly. Right, wheat and watermelons. We're going to change the wheat to beans, because we do need beans over that side. And we're going to change the watermelon to potato. There we go. So the kitchen can then use beans, potatoes and peppers to create the chili. So beans, peppers and potatoes. So we'll get them growing, which means we need to put watermelon into the potato field. Have I gone past it? I can't remember how long ago we bought watermelon. Oh, it's right here. Quite close to the beginning then. So put watermelon in there, and then we need to grow wheat. Now, as I was thinking about putting the windmill over here, it seems like a good idea to put wheat next to the windmill. So I'm going to quickly put in a field for wheat. There we go, one crop field. I'm going to play slowly, and I'm going to increase the production on that so it's high priority. So we've got those two fields up there. I'm going to leave those there to remind me what I'm doing. And I think I'm going to leave this part here. So once again, we are leaving on winter. We have got lots of things moved around. We've got some new things being built. We've got some new ideas. And next episode, I want to focus on building the windmill and getting the flour production up and running, and like a bakery and things. And also we are going to have to look at our stored fuel, because we started off at around, was it 8,000 or 6,000, and now we're down to 3. So we do definitely need to increase our fuel production, and we need to build up this area to make it into more of a little town or little village. So thank you so much for watching. If you've got this far, you can give me a like if you've enjoyed it. Look at these cute little houses. You can comment down below if you've got anything to tell me, and you can always subscribe to see my future stuff. So thank you once again, and I will see you next time.